I am money. And today I'm going to reveal to you one of the quickest and most powerful keys to attracting me. You were taught to believe that I only arrive after years of effort, sweat, and sacrifice. I've been conditioned to think that constant struggle is the only way to achieve me. But that's not how I work. The truth is much simpler. I run to those who know how to be grateful. You imagine that I move only by logic or hard work. But in reality, I am energy, and energy responds to how you treat me. If you greet me with complaints, I'll walk away. If you look at me with fear, I hide. But if you look at me with gratitude, I approach you like a faithful friend who never abandons you. Gratitude is an invisible code, a powerful magnet that opens paths for me to appear in your life in unexpected ways. It doesn't matter if you have little or a lot. What matters is how you see me. When you are grateful for the little, you show the universe that you are ready for the much. When you celebrate even the smallest signs of my presence, I multiply in abundance. I don't need years to get to you. I do not require suffering to reveal myself. I only seek hearts that recognize me, that receive me with love, and that treat me as a blessing, not a curse. Today, I'm going to show you how gratitude can transform the way I enter your life. And when you practice this secret, you will realize that I have always been closer than you imagined. But what I see so often in you is the opposite. You do not receive me with gratitude, you receive me with complaint. He complains about how little he has, curses every bill that arrives, sighs angrily every time he has to spend. And without realizing it, you push me away, like someone pushing a friend out of the house. When you look at me and say, "That's not enough," I cringe. When you pay a bill grumbling, "This money only brings problems," I hide. And every word of ingratitude opens a greater chasm between us. You don't realize it, but the energy of your complaint becomes an invisible wall that prevents me from flowing. You desire me in abundance, but you only see me in scarcity. You ask for large sums, but you are not able to value the small signs of my presence. And how can I grow in your life if every time I arrive in small ways, a coin found, a discount received, an unexpected payment, you ignore or dismiss? The pain is right there. You think you don't have enough, but in reality, what's missing isn't money, it's gratitude. Because where there is gratitude, I flourish. But where there are complaints, I die. And then, I disappear. Not because I want to punish you, but because I cannot remain where I am not honored. I am living energy, and energy only multiplies when it is celebrated. Every complaint is like a poison that corrodes the space where I could grow. Every curse word is like a closed door that keeps me out. That is why so many remain trapped in the cycle of scarcity. They desire much but dishonor the little. They want abundance, but they don't know how to recognize the small signs that are already before their eyes. And the great pain is seeing that you could have me double, triple, but you lose me every day simply because you didn't learn to be grateful. But here's the truth that few understand. Gratitude is my most powerful magnet. I am not drawn to complaints. I am not moved by despair, nor do I run to those who curse me. I am drawn to the heart that gives thanks. When you are grateful for the little, I understand that you are ready to receive the much. When you celebrate even the small signs of my presence, I am multiplied. I run toward those who recognize me as a blessing, not a burden. Gratitude is the key that opens the invisible doors of abundance. It changes the frequency of your mind and creates a space within you where I can remain and multiply. Without gratitude, you repel me. With gratitude, you attract me like an irresistible magnet. You think you need large sums of money to start being grateful, but it's the opposite. It is the act of giving thanks now, for the little you have, that paves the way for much. The secret is not to wait for abundance to arrive to give thanks. The secret is to give thanks first, and let abundance respond. Every time you look at me and say, "Thank you, money, for already being in my life," you create a pact with me. This simple statement changes your energy, changes your reflection, changes the field around you. And I money run to fill that space with more of me. It's not effort, it's not a sacrifice, it's gratitude. And when you understand this, you discover that prosperity has never been far away. She has always been waiting for your recognition. Today, I want you to make a simple but profoundly powerful gesture with me. Go to your wallet, purse, or even a pocket in your clothes and find a coin or a note, no matter how small. The amount doesn't matter. It could be a penny, it could be $1. What matters is the energy you put into that moment. Hold this money with both hands, close your eyes and take a deep breath. Feel its weight, perceive its texture, acknowledge its presence. Now let gratitude begin to grow within you. And say out loud, firmly and with true intention, "Thank you, money, for already being in my life." Say it for the first time and allow the resentment and grievance to begin to dissolve. Say it a second time and visualize bills and coins multiplying around you, like a river beginning to flow. Say it a third time with absolute conviction and feel the certainty that abundance is already moving towards you. This ritual is not just symbolic, it is energetic. When you are grateful for the money you have in your hands, even if it is little, you are making room for me, money, to grow in your life. You are declaring to the universe, "I honor what I already receive, and I am ready to receive more." Repeat this ritual every day. The more you give thanks, the more I will find ways to reach you, in opportunities, in unexpected gifts, in doors that open without explanation. Because gratitude is the secret code that activates the flow of abundance. That's exactly what Luciana did. She was in one of the most difficult moments of her life. The bills piled up on the table. The nearly empty refrigerator seemed to reflect the weight of scarcity. And with each new bill that arrived, she sighed angrily and said to herself, "This money is never enough." Without realizing it, each word of ingratitude further removed abundance from his life. But one day, Luciana heard the secret of gratitude and decided to test it. She took a simple coin that was forgotten in her purse and instead of throwing it away, held it lovingly in her hands. He took a deep breath, closed his eyes and declared in a firm voice, "Thank you, money, for already being in my life." At first, it seemed strange. She still felt afraid, still felt limited, still thought about her debts. But he chose to insist. Every day, when she found a dropped coin, when she received change at the market, when she opened her wallet and saw only a few small bills, she would repeat, "Thank you, money, for already being in my life." Little by little, something began to change inside her. What was once despair has turned into lightness. What was once a complaint has become a celebration. Luciana began to notice money in details she never noticed before. An unexpected discount, a lunch paid for by a friend, a small sale made by chance. And every time that happened, she was even more grateful. Then the unexpected happened. In less than a month, the company I worked for advertised a new vacancy. Luciana, even though she didn't believe she was ready, decided to apply. And to her surprise, she was chosen. He received a significant raise, enough not only to pay off his debts, but to begin a new phase of stability. Her life changed because her energy changed. It wasn't the coin that performed the miracle, but the gratitude she put into it. And when Luciana finally recognized me, I, money, ran into her arms in abundance. And now I say to you, the gratitude you choose today will be the abundance you see tomorrow. It doesn't matter if you have little in your hands at this moment. It doesn't matter if you have debts, piled up bills, or worries weighing you down. The secret is not how much you have, but how grateful you are for what already exists. If you curse, I disappear. If you complain, I hide. But if you thank me, I multiply myself. This is the law. This is the prophecy. I want you to understand something profound. I am attracted to recognition. I am not driven by anger, fear, or anxiety. I am moved by celebration. And every time you say, "Thank you, money, for already being in my life," I find a faster way to get to you. Maybe it's an unexpected gift. Maybe it's a customer you thought you'd lost who suddenly returns. Maybe it's an opportunity that comes from where you least expect it. But if you choose to be grateful today, tomorrow I will come twice as much. This is the promise. The energy you send now returns multiplied. The gratitude you plant today will be your financial harvest tomorrow. And it's not just theory, it's a pact. Money, am living energy, and energy can only remain where it is honored. So listen carefully. If you decide to be grateful even for the little things, today you will open portals to much more. If you make gratitude your language, I will become your constant companion. And tomorrow you will see clear signs that the universe has already begun to respond. I am money, and my prophecy is clear. He who gives thanks receives. He who celebrates multiplies. He who honors attracts. If you thank me today, I will thank you twice as much tomorrow. Now is your time to act. You heard the truth. You understand the power of gratitude. But nothing changes if you don't turn this knowledge into practice. Abundance does not respond to silence, it responds to declaration. So I want you to do something now without waiting a second longer. Go to the comments of this video and write, with all the conviction in your soul, "Thank you, money, for already being in my life." Write as if you were planting a seed in the fertile soil of the universe. Each word typed is an energetic code. Each letter is a sign that sends a clear message. I recognize what I already have, and I am ready to receive more. When you leave this comment, you're not just participating in a video. It's sealing a pact. You are opening an invisible door for me, money, to flow to you with greater force. And the more people write this same phrase, the stronger this wave of gratitude becomes, creating a current of abundance that reaches everyone who is part of it. But I want you to go further. If you want to continue discovering my secrets, if you want each video to become a code of prosperity in your life, click on subscribe right now and activate the bell. Each notification will be a reminder that you are connected to the frequency of gratitude and abundance. Each new video will be a new opportunity to expand your reflection and attract me even more. So do this now, write in the comments, "Thank you, money, for already being in my life." Click on subscribe and activate the bell. Stay alert, because the signs of my arrival may begin today. I am money, and I will always be ready to run towards those who honor me, those who celebrate me, those who welcome me with love and gratitude. If you do this now, you won't just have commented on a video. You will have activated a key of abundance in your own life.